All right, so we're given this absolute value function graphed, and we're asked to answer these questions. Where is the function increasing? Where is it decreasing? Where is it positive? And where is it negative? So you're going to look at the graph of your function, and the graph is made up of all these y values. So for example, when x is 4, right here, when x is 4, the y value is 3. So basically the graph of the function is made of all these y values. So when x is 7, you have a y value of 6, and so on. So when you're asked to find the interval where the function is increasing, basically what you're asked to say is for what x values the y values are increasing. So you notice that the y values are, the y value is -5 in here, and that it's increasing to -4, to -2, to -1, to 1, and 2. So for these x's, the function itself is increasing. The y values are increasing. So y values are increasing for these x's. Okay? So the interval where the function is increasing, you're saying for what x's is the function increasing? So the answer, well, you notice that the x's start here at -4 and end at, they don't end at 10 because the graph actually goes up to infinity. So from -4 to infinity, the graph is increasing, the y values are increasing. So the answer will be -4 to infinity. The reason we don't put a bracket at -4, because at -4, the function is just a value. It's actually at -4, the y value is -5. So at a point, the function is just a value. It's not increasing or decreasing. Now for part B, where is the function decreasing? So for what x values, the y values are decreasing. So for what, for what x values, the y values are decreasing. So you notice that the y values are decreasing on this portion of the graph, right? You see the y's are, they're positive and then they're negative and then decreasing. So you're asked to find for what x values does that happen? Well, we can see that it's for these x values that it happens, right? So from -infinity to -4, the function, the y values are decreasing. So the answer, the function is decreasing from -infinity to -4. Now find the intervals where the function is positive. So where are the y values positive? So let's look again. So let me erase this so I can. So where is the function positive? The function is positive, the y values are positive. Well, basically here, right? This y is positive, this y is positive, this y right here for x is -1, the y is -2. So this portion below the x-axis is negative, right? These y's are negative. So for x between -9 and 1, this right here is -9, and this right here is 1. The function is below the x-axis, the y values are negative. And for points above 1, right, when x is 2, the function, the y value is positive. When x is 3, the y value is positive, and so on. So for all these x's, the function is positive. Also, for these x's here, when x is -10, the y value is 1. So everything below -10 and everything above 1, the y values for those x's are positive. So the answer, find the intervals where the function is positive, is basically this interval and then this interval. It's the x that we are reporting. So this interval, even though it says it's -10 in here, we can imagine that is all the way to -infinity. So the function is positive from -infinity to -9, and then union for this other interval from 1 to infinity. So on both of these x intervals, the y values are positive. And then it's negative between -9 and 1, right? So the function is negative for these x's. The y values are negative for these x's. All right, so we would say for D, we would say that the function is negative between -9 and 1. All right, I hope this helps.